Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. So today, we'll be taking a look at the the brand new Transformers Legacy Voyager class Prime Universe Bulkhead. Definitely my new favorite figure of this line so far, and yeah, pretty cool. But before I go into further detail about this figure, I would like to take a quick look at the beautiful packaging right here. But first, no plastic. Like, I'm not a big fan of the no plastic deal, but oh well, yeah, I have to deal with it. I have to accept it. But anyway, so you do have a beautiful image there of Bulkhead in his brand new alt mode. Looks awesome. And this is the Transformers Legacy toy line. It's a new one after the War for Cybertron trilogy has ended. And you have the Transformers logo on the side right here, the Generations logo, Takara Tomy, made by Hasbro. Of course, he's a Voyager class. His name is Prime Universe Bulkhead, not Transformers Prime Universe. Yeah, so you have a nice CGI image of Bulkhead's new design right here. Looks awesome, looks amazing. I love this artwork, looks really good. Definitely show his bulkiness. And the Autobots right here, Bulkhead, Blaster, RC, Hot Rod, and Optimus Prime. You can see Earth right there in Cybertron, Transformers Legacy, and you know, on the top says Transformers Legacy as well. And of course, you have the back of the box, which showcases the robot mode and the alt mode. Transforms in 30 steps. This is very cool because I did not know how this guy was supposed to transform, but now I know. Like, the engineering of this figure is super crazy, and I'll show you why in a little bit. So yeah, you have the QR code which you can scan. You know, you can scan to show the details, to show the tech specs of the figure, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, alright, so that is pretty much it for the packaging itself. So now we will go to the review table and see what the big deal is for this figure. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! Okay, so here we have the Transformers Legacy Bulkhead fully transformed into his vehicle mode, which kind of reminds me of a big gigantic military truck mode, and I absolutely love this new alt mode for Bulkhead. I'm sure that not a lot of people are vibing with this, but me personally, I love the look of this guy. Love the look of this Bulkhead. It's a reimagined version of a Transformers Prime character, and I'm glad that Transformers Prime is getting some love again. I mean, I love Transformers Prime personally. I mean, I think Transformers Prime is one of, if not the best Transformers series to date. I'm serious. That show is freaking amazing. I love the human characters. I love the designs of the robots. I love the plot. Love the action scenes. The battle scenes are so cool. And yeah, I just love the show so much. I give it a 10 out of 10. Me personally. I mean, I don't have any issues with it. So as far as I'm concerned, I enjoyed watching that show, like, from beginning to end of Predacons Rising. So yeah. And yes, I know Hasbro did not make these figures, you know, screen accurate to their original Transformers Prime designs, but honestly, these Prime Universe figures are not trying to be accurate at all. They're trying a new spin, a new take on the character, and that's fine. You know, Bulkhead has changed his design, like, you know, a lot over the years, you know, through the history of Transformers. Like, his first appearance was in Energon. He appeared as a skinny helicopter dude in Transformers Energon, and then when it came to Transformers Animated, they used his name again, but he was completely bulky, completely round, and transformed to this big gigantic vehicle. And then when it came to Transformers Prime, he transforms to an SUV, but then when he transforms to robot mode, he's still that round, bulky dude, but just with a different alt mode. And it's the same deal with this guy, because while it may share like some design traits from the Transformers Prime design, like the head sculpt and the one of the accessories he comes with, it's still a nice design. It's still a pretty cool new take of the character. You know, it's a brand new alt mode that definitely fits with Bulkhead, and yeah, and I do think that this fits with Bulkhead, and he looks really good. I love the details on this figure. Like, this whole cap section right here is made out of clear plastic, but all of it is painted, nicely painted with some green paint, and I like that. And you know, the black windshield wipers, the Autobot logo, metallic paint for the headlights, and you even have the a chain, a hook molded into this section right here, which is pretty cool. Nice black paint as well, nice rolling wheels, so he can definitely roll, and that's pretty cool. That side view mirror is a little like right here, so but yeah, it's a nice design. I love the molding details on this figure. This is definitely my new favorite Bulkhead design and my new favorite Bulkhead figure overall. I just love this figure so much. I mean, I never had the first edition Bulkhead, I never had the Prid version of Bulkhead, but honestly, I don't really need those two anymore because I have this guy, because this is my new favorite Bulkhead figure. I might have to stick with this one as my main Bulkhead figure, so yeah, I just love this one. I love this figure so much. So yeah, I mean, the alt mode looks badass. It looks like a it looks like an alt mode that the Wrecker would transform into. I think, yeah, it looks like Bulkhead is ready to pound and wreck some Decepticons while he's driving. So I think that's pretty cool. It's kind of weird that you can actually see his head through the window, so hey, that's funny. That's hilarious. And it's nice that they molded in like the spare tires, like right here, like the spare wheels right here. So that's pretty cool. And of course, the accessories are stored inside the alt mode, and we will take a look at them once we transform this guy. So yeah. And it's just like this back section right here, like the molding details right here. Like it looks like cloth, you know. It looks like it's made of cloth, but no, it's made of hard plastic, and that's pretty cool. And I like that. So yeah, first new figure of the Legacy line, and I'm not disappointed at all. Just looks awesome. Very clean on the bottom. Not a lot of robot bits visible, so that is pretty cool. So, and I noticed this like when I saw the pictures of his alt mode, there are minicon ports. So I don't know what that means, but if this means that we're gonna get minicons in the Legacy line, since they're doing the Unicron trilogy stuff as well, I wonder, because I want minicons. I want new modern figures of the minicons, please. So Hasbro, get right into that right now, please. Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, this is a fun new take of the character, and I absolutely love it. You know, like fusing it, like you know, it's just like a fusion. You know, fusion between a Transformers Prime character and a G1 inspired design. So this is definitely in line with the G1 stuff, and but at the same time, it still fits with the Transformers Prime stuff. So right off the bat, I'm going to bring in some size comparisons, so I'll be right back. Okay, so here is Bulkhead compared with the APC Toys Angel Engine, aka Transformers Prime RC, and they look pretty good together. I think this definitely works. It still works, in my opinion. Definitely. I think, you know, I'm imagining it right now. I think, you know, yeah. I think this is like this design of Bulkhead, I think this would be like a design that I would love to have seen in the show, or maybe what I would have seen in the show, because I think this would have worked in the show as well. I think so. It takes years after Transformers Prime happened, and he changes his design and changes his alt mode, becomes this alt mode. I think that, yeah, I think that works. I think this works. In my opinion, anyway, I think this works really well. Anyway, moving on to the next comparison. And here is Bulkhead compared with the Takara Transformers Prime Arms Micron Voyager class Silas Breakdown, and again, this works really well. They compensate for each other, they accommodate each other, and yeah, it's like literally the same size. Almost the same size. It's the same length and everything. Yeah, this definitely works. They look good together, I will say. Yeah, perfect rivals for each other. Perfect. In my opinion, anyway. So, anyway, moving on. With the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class Optimus Prime, and I can definitely see Bulkhead become Optimus Prime. I think so, anyway, because I did hear that this bulkhead is a pre-tool of a future Prime Universe Optimus Prime figure. So I don't know if it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be the Beast Hunters 1, because the Beast Hunters Optimus Prime is definitely very bulky, and I think it would work well as Beast Hunters Optimus Prime. They would have to retool everything on this figure to have the Jetwing pack, and have the red and blue color scheme, have the big gigantic wheels, and remold the cab as well fully, and make it look somewhat like this, not 100% like this, but look like this, like pretty close. And yeah, I think that will work. I think that will work. Yeah, I think this would work a lot better as Beast Hunters Optimus Prime, but as Bulkhead, still works as Bulkhead in my opinion anyway. So anyway, moving on to the last size comparison, and here we have Bulkhead compared with the ABC Toys, what's his name, I forgot his name. I'm gonna call him Optimus Prime. ABC Toys Optimus Prime, and again, looks good together. They look really good together. I think this is something that I think this is something that would have been real in the Transformers Prime series. I think so. I could definitely see these two vehicles rolling together in Transformers Prime. I could definitely see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. In a rebooted Transformers Prime series, that would be cool. Hey, creativity. Yeah, imagination. Yes, but yeah, they look really good together. They really look good together. But yeah, again, I don't have first edition Bulkhead, so I can't bring in that comparison. Sorry, but anyway. So yeah, so that is pretty much it for the ultimate comparisons. All right, I think we are pretty much done with the robot. I think we are pretty much done taking a look at the alt mode right here, and yeah, it's time to transform this Bulkhead into his robot mode. Now, the engineering of this figure is pretty insane. Oh my goodness, I was so shocked at the engineering of this figure, but it's pretty cool. So all you have to do, you just have to untab this tarpaulin section right here, this back section right there. Just untap that, and you can transform this without any parts forming. But you can pop it off if you want to, but I prefer to leave it on so that it doesn't have to go through any parts forming, so you can do that. Anyway, so bring the legs down like that, and we're gonna take off the accessories, remove the wrecking ball hand, and then take out the gun right there, and flip the feet around like that, flip the feet around, flip out the heel spur like that, and there you go. So now you want to take this section right here, just untap that, and untap that, and just straighten out the legs like that, split the legs, open up this panel, open up this panel, just rotate that around, and just bring this in. There we go. Just tap that in, and just bring that up, rotate that around, bring this down, close, and there you have the legs pretty much all done here. So I need to raise up the camera a little bit more so you can see what I am doing at the top section. So now what you want to do, you want to bring this back and then clip it into place, and then bring this black piece down, clip that into place, and there we go. And now you can take the section right here, just bring this bring these faux wheels together just like that, and then bring this up just like that. Whoa, I nearly bumped the camera, I'm so sorry. But anyway, just raise this section up, and then straighten out his arms, like that, and this black piece right here will just flip down like that, and then flip the head up like that, and then untap the arms right here, and bring this over, bring this up, and then that will tab into place like that, and then tab the arms into place, tab the shoulders into place, and there we go. Bring the head up all the way, and I think we are done. Are we done? Yes, we are done. Ooh, we are done. So there you have Prime Universe Bulkhead fully transformed into his robots mode, and he looks really, really good in my opinion. I absolutely love this new take on Bulkhead. He still looks bulky, to me anyway, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, not everyone's gonna vibe with the boxy chest, but I personally love it. Looks really, really good. Nothing is hollow. Nothing looks hollow. Yeah, everything is nice and filled in. I mean, yes, hollow chest right here. I mean, yeah, but not that noticeable. So, but yeah, overall, it's a pretty cool figure. I love this figure so much. Really well done. Really well made. Really well built, and very well structured as well. The proportions are nice, and yeah. So let's get in closer. We can take a look at the head sculpt. Very Transformers Prime-esque head sculpt right there, and I love that. Yes, that's definitely Bulkhead. I can definitely recognize this as a Bulkhead. So yeah, nice blue for the eyes, silver for the face and the mouth, and yeah, nice gunmetal gray paint right there on the shoulders, and yeah, very nice standard Bulkhead design, and I like it. I can definitely see some design cues for a future Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Optimus Prime. I think, yeah, I can definitely see that. You see the shins, yeah, very similar. So, but yeah, nice silver paint for the thighs, and yeah, it looks really good. Silver paint for the knees as well, and yeah, of course you have this back section right here, which you can take this and become a shield, and I'll show that off in a little bit. And yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks really good. I absolutely love this new design for Bulkhead, and I dig it. I really love it. I personally love it. So as far as articulation goes for this Bulkhead figure, the head is on a ball joint. You can't rotate the full 360 due to the way this chin is molded, but you can rotate the head around if you want to, and the head can't really, it can look down a little bit, but it can't really look up. The shoulders, it can rotate a full 360. It can move in and out. Bicep swivels, elbow joints, but my elbow joints are very nice and snug, very tight, very tight. And of course, wrist swivels. That's gonna make a lot of people happy. And of course, yeah, waist swivel as well. Oh yeah. And then the legs can move up that far, can move back only that far, move out that far, and yeah, he does have a thigh swivel, and knee joint slightly over 90 degrees, and of course you got the ankle tiltage, and of course the feet and the heel spurs can move around if you want them to. So yeah, he has great articulation, great range of movement, and I love that. Yes. So yeah, pretty fun, pretty fun. So now, as far as his accessories go, he does come with his natural wrecking ball hand, thankfully. So yes, this is the saving piece of the figure, the wrecking ball hand. So if he didn't come with the wrecking ball hand, that would be very upsetting. It would upset me personally. But I'm glad they still kept his wrecking ball hand, so that is pretty cool. The way you put this onto his hand is pretty clever and pretty genius in my opinion. So you open this up, there is a post right in the wrecking ball. So all you have to do is plug this in to his hand, just like that, and close the wrecking ball up, close it up, and there you go. And it can still rotate around, so that is pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, I really do like that. It still rotates around, and that is pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, and yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, it gives you the illusion that the hand has transformed into his wrecking ball hand. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that feature very much. Yeah, that's, yep. When he has a wrecking ball hand, this is definitely Bulkhead. Yep. Bulkhead ain't Bulkhead without a wrecking ball hand. So anyway, of course, it comes with an additional gun right here, and Legacy's main gimmick right here is to have energon infused weapons, and that's not a bad idea. I like this. You know, made of translucent blue plastic. You know, since he's an Autobot, you got have some blue energon. So yeah, and of course made of light piping too. So yeah, you can see the gun glows very, very nicely. That is insane. That is insane, man. I like that. I really dig that. So now you can do a couple things with the gun itself. Whoa, and the light just died on me. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm trying to fix this right here. Come on, light, work with me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, you can put this into his hand as a handheld gun, or you can, there are tiny little ports right on each side, so you can take these little posts and just plug this in just like that, like so. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like the look of that. So that's pretty cool. And of course, you can take this whole backpack section right here, and whoa, yeah, this side doesn't really stay in. So you know what? This side stays in pretty solidly. Yeah, I mean, based on my copy, so this side stays in. So yeah, what you can do, you can flip out this piece right here, flip out the peg like that, and then you can you know, oh wait, no, flip out on the other side. Sorry. Anyway, flip on the other side. It's very hard to flip it out. I don't know why. It's very hard to flip it out. The joint on it is very, very tight. There we go. Anyway, you can plug this onto the wrecking ball. You know, the instructions did say this, so you can do that if you want to. Hey, is a thing. Is a thing you can do, or you can put this on his arm right here. So there are ports right here, so you can plug this onto his arm, onto his forearm, like that. Close that up, and then he has a riot shield, and I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think, yeah, I like that. I really like that. So that is pretty cool. Yeah. He has a riot shield, and I like that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But me personally, I'm not gonna use this for Bulkhead. I'm gonna keep this on his back. So anyway, just bring this down and just plug this back on. Like so, you know, it helps bulks him out. You know, bulks his back out. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, it's a fun toy overall. It's a fun toy. Anyway, so let's move on to some size comparisons. Alright, so here is Bulkhead compared with the APC Toys Optimus Prime, so you can see how they scale with one another, and I think this is a pretty good scale in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, he's shorter than Prime, as he should be obviously, so yeah, they look pretty good together, I will say. Definitely works in my opinion. Anyway, moving on with the APC Toys Angel Engine, aka Transformers Prime RC, and yeah, I don't think this scale works. I think once I get Legacy Prime Universe RC, I think that scale would work a lot better, since Prime is supposed to, RC is gonna be she's supposed to be short, and yeah, she's supposed to be very, very short compared to Bulkhead. She's not supposed to be that big. No, I don't think the scale works. I mean, the vehicle mode scale kinda works. It definitely kinda works, but this, no. I'm not a scale nut, but this, yeah, no. She's supposed to be way shorter, so yeah, I'm gonna get Prime Universe RC so that I can see how the scale works with Bulkhead. So I think Prime Universe RC is gonna scale better with Bulkhead than this. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next comparison. Here we have Bulkhead compared with the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class Optimus Prime, and like I said earlier, I think this mold would fit very well for a Beast Hunters Optimus Prime. You can see the legs, like the design cues are there, like like it could work. It definitely could work. So I could definitely see this become a Beast Hunters Optimus Prime. Me personally, they would have to remold the shoulders, the forearms, color the hands blue, and remold the chest, even remold the head to make it look like Optimus Prime, remold the legs a little bit. So yeah, I think this would work a lot. Yeah, I think this would work very, very well for Optimus Prime, in my opinion. So yeah, alright. So moving on to the last size comparison for today. here we have Bulkhead compared with the Transformers Prime Arms Micron Voyager class Silas breakdown from Takara. So yeah, he's a little bit taller than Silas breakdown, but you know what? It works. I think so. It definitely works. They definitely do compensate for each other. I mean, both of them have shorter cannons now. I mean, this guy has a shorter gun now, and this one he came with a arms micron that plugs into his shoulder if you wanted to. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I think this works really well. In my opinion, anyway, I think this works. Definitely does. Definitely does. So, all right, that is pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Alright, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Legacy Voyager class Prime Universe Bulkhead. And yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is my new favorite Bulkhead figure and design, and I just love this figure so much. The articulation is insane. The engineering of this figure is insane. There are a lot more moving parts than I was expecting. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool looking figure. I love this Bulkhead. Very bulky, as he should be, obviously. Love the wrecking ball hand. I like the shoulder gun as well. I'm a fan of that. Love the energon infused weapons. Nice light piping for the weapons. I love that. And yeah, and I love how you can take the backpack off and make it into a riot shield. I think that's a pretty cool idea. It's a pretty cool concept, and you know, add some extra playability to the figure. So yeah, and you can get him to wild poses, and yeah, it's awesome. It's an awesome Bulkhead figure in my opinion. Transformation is smooth, enjoyable, fun to do. So yeah, it looks good in both modes. The alt mode is great. The alt mode, I just love the design of the alt mode. It looks awesome. It looks amazing. And of course, the robot mode looks really good. And yeah, overall, I just love this figure. He's a fun toy to mess with, and it bears some resemblance to Transformers Prime Bulkhead, but at the same time, it's a new and different design, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So I can't wait for more G1 infused Transformers Prime characters, and I can't wait. I cannot wait, because I love these Prime Universe designs right now, because I think these Prime Universe designs are going to be my favorite designs for the Transformers Prime characters. I'm sorry, I just have to say it. I just had to say it. If I want screen accurate Transformers Prime stuff, I'd go with the ABC toys, but as far as mainline goes, I think this is fine. This is perfectly fine with me. I have no complaints, no issues with the figure whatsoever. Every joint is nice and tight, nice and snug. So, nothing breaks. I got no proportion issues. Overall, this figure is great. The figure is really well made, very well built, very strong and solid. Yeah, he's fun. He's fun. A lot of fun. So, as far as ranking this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, he deserves a 10 out of 10. Love this figure so much. So, I think I made my point here. So, alright. So, I got this figure from My Toy M Corp. So, that's where I got it. So, if you want to get this figure, search around in the US or anything. I think he's popping out in Targets and Walmarts. I don't know about Walmarts, but I think he's popping up in Targets. So, not sure. But go ahead, hunt around for this figure if you want to. If you want to have a new design for Bulkhead in your collection. So, but I think this is definitely worth having in your collection. He's a lot of fun, a lot of playability here, and I will not complain about playability. So, yeah. Alright, so that is pretty much it for today's video review. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you will know my new videos are up and ready. And I'm going to create a new Transformers Legacy playlist, so I'm going to put this review into that Legacy playlist. So once I get new figures from the Legacy toy line, I will put those reviews into the Legacy playlist. So I'll post a link to that Legacy playlist in the description down below right there. And yeah, and I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Legacy Voyager class Prime Universe Bulkhead. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out! Yay!
Greetings, Transformers fans. My name is Alita One. I would like to thank you for watching JJ Prom Reviews. If you would like to see more reviews, live unboxings, or even tutorials on the channel, hit the subscribe button and smash that bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded on the channel. Thank you, and see you next time. Till all are one.